Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Another work day. Thank y'all for joining this morning. I know y'all happy to see my ass today because I definitely was not on at all yesterday because I was not feeling well. So hey, I'm here today. I'm working. As you can see, I'm here in my office at home. We're gonna push through it, honey. I do feel a little bit better than I did yesterday, but hey, we're gonna push through. Because I'm queen of pushing through, honey, even though I don't feel. Good morning, Linda Gamble. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Good morning. I see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. I missed y'all yesterday, child. Carol was not feeling good. I've never ever been sick on Valentine's Day ever. I've never been sick on Valentine's Day. Oh my God, crazy, y'all, crazy. But I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat is still kind of sore. I'm sipping on my tea this morning. I got my cough drops. I got my nasal spray. So we're gonna push through. If I feel like I can't do it, I'm gonna go get my ass right back in the bed and be like, F this, okay? But we're here, honey. We're here. We got some topics to cover for you guys. I wanted to go live so bad yesterday because I was seeing all the mess going on social media, but I had to tell myself, Camille, no, stay your ass in this bed and rest, because y'all know rest sometimes is the best medicine, and that's exactly what I did. We were supposed, my husband and I and my son, we were supposed to go somewhere for Valentine's Day. I just didn't feel like it, so he brought Valentine's Day home. We ordered from like one of our favorite restaurants, and we ate at home, and I was happy with that because I could get right back in the bed after. That's all I wanted to do is lay in the bed, and I think that made me feel a little bit better to get rest because I'm always on the go, like always. So sometimes you got to slow down and listen to your body when your body tell you to slow down, because when you don't, you pay for it later and your body just start breaking down. And I feel like that's what was going on with me because I'm always going. So thank God for rest. Rest is the best medicine, honey. So thank God for that. I do feel a little better. We got to get this throat back right. Yes, we do. So thank you guys all for being here. I saw all of your messages. I felt your prayers. I saw your well wishes and all of that. I appreciate it, okay? I said, let me hop my ass on here because they didn't see me at all. I ain't doing no pop-ins, nothing. I feel bad. But I did not feel like coming on because my throat was not cooperating. But we're back. All right. Thank y'all for being here, though. All right. So as you can see across our screen, it says that everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Yes, fair use and entertainment, because we're going to be talking about some stuff this morning. Also, we didn't have any videos yesterday, so we don't need to cover that. But let's get into our show, okay? Let's get into our show. Ooh. Get my topics pulled up here, child. All right, so some of you may have already seen the trailer for Cynthia Bailey. A lot of people was asking, did she get married? I don't know. A lot of people are asking. I do have a video. I'm going to play it for you guys. But it shows that she might have gotten married. Let's get rid of this music though, honey. All right, that's Cynthia. I don't know if this is for a movie or some type of promo, but it's looking like Cynthia may have gotten married. Y'all know Cynthia like to get married, child. She lives to be married. She likes to get married. This be her, what, third marriage now? Y'all know she's married to Peter. Then she was just married to the other dude that was a cheater. So it's looking like Cynthia may have gotten married. Okay. We don't know, Cynthia, because y'all know she don't like being by herself. Y'all know some people can't be alone. Somebody said I look and sound better. I'm rested. I feel well rested. Thank you so much, though, okay? All right, so let's get into some of the comments that were said. All right, so Cynthia Bailey says that every day I love you more than she did the 3 white hearts, okay? You're not sure who she was talking to. She didn't really show the face of the person, all right? This person always says, this other person said, okay, what's tea? And then they had the eyes looking like, what is going on? Asking Portia. So this person said, nah, for real, because I need to know, talking about Cynthia and this alleged marriage. So another person added Portia Williams and says, no way she's married again. Okay. So Another person says, I know that's right. Says keep him to yourself and be happy. Says it looks good on you. And then another person says one thing about Cynthia, she's gonna get married. Y'all, that's true. That's the still picture of what you guys just saw. She got on a wedding ring. I don't know. Somebody else says quiet as it's kept. Says this marriage will probably be her true marriage. It says it wasn't televised. Says that she wasn't in the news about it. Says she doesn't even show his face. LOL. Says that she hopes nope. She says nope, that we're doing this right this time. Okay, this says congrats to Cynthia. It says that Cynthia, this is a video spoof with Mr. Derek Blanks. They said April Fool. Somebody's trying to say that the guy in the picture was Derek Blanks, which is like he's supposed to be like a photographer, and he follows like celebrities around. Derek Blanks is the one who took the pictures of Martell and Sheree in the park to make it look like they were in a relationship, which we all knew was fake. Okay. So somebody added Derek Blanks. It says at Derek Blanks, that is you. Says I recognize you anywhere. So Derek Blanks, of course, they're saying that he is a content king. He's a director, photographer, creative director, content creator, influencer. My God, he got a lot of titles. So I don't know. Cynthia Bailey, of course, she's been in his comments as well, with the hearts and the heart emojis. Okay. And then he hearted her back as well with the emojis as well. So I don't know what's going on with them. I didn't know if she was dealing with him. I didn't even know they were in a damn relationship. They kept it very low key. I said, oh, okay, Cynthia, let me find out, girl. I'll show y'all the message. That's her and Derek Blanks. They're sending each other heart emojis, the love emojis. So that's weird. We ain't heard nothing about it. Y'all know Cynthia. I know at one point she was saying she was on dating sites or whatever, trying to be dating. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that maybe it's a promo for something, or do you think that she actually got married? I don't know. We'll see, honey, because they being very tight-lipped about it. Okay. Another person who we know that got married is Usher. Let's show some pictures from that for those of you that care. Usher, child, he gonna be somebody else to get married as well. So, all right. So shout out to Usher because he actually posted them on his page. Okay, that's him and the new wife. He has 2 children with her. That's them. They got married in Vegas after his Super Bowl performance. Okay, that's why Jermaine Dupri was dressed like a leprechaun, child. All right, so we're just gonna go through a few pictures. That's them leaving the actual wedding from the wedding chapel. Him and the wife and their baby in the bag. I don't know where the other baby is because they got 2. All right, that's them with their kids. Okay, that's Usher and his sons and the new wife. Usher's sons got vocals too. I saw the other day. That's the new wife, honey. Beautiful bouquet. Her bouquet almost looked like my bouquet. I had a big one too. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, go ahead, girl. That's what they rode off in, child. Old school car with the cans hanging off the back, child. Go ahead on Usher. So he's happy, child, about his little wedding. So I hope they have a great married life, child, and do what they do. Because this is his 3rd time around. Maybe 3rd time is a charm for him. I don't know. We'll see what it's giving, though, Usher. So I guess congrats to Usher again. So he went on decided. I mean, at least he's making her a wife. You made her a baby mama twice. So hey, that's great that you're wifing her up. So shout out. Somebody said Kat said that they got married. Make sense. Okay. All right. So let's. All right. So. All right, so I think we kind of hinted on this before about the Las Vegas man that was indicted for attempted unaliving the judge after he jumped over on her on the attack. I don't think he was trying to unalive her. I think he was just trying to maybe beat her up a little bit. I do have a video. Let's turn it up.
I'm not after committing crimes now, and I feel like I should be given a shot.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court
This dude is crazy. How you jump over? His ass need to be playing for somebody's football team for him to jump like that, dude. He might have should have been playing for the damn 49ers and they might have would have won the damn Super Bowl the way he leaped over there. Like, your jumping skills are immaculate, dude. You should have been playing for the damn 49ers. They might would have won the damn Super Bowl the way you hopped your ass up over there. Like, bruh, that was giving. I don't know what he was thinking. All right. So Kansas City, guys, it says a Kansas City radio station confirms that one of their hosts, her name is Lisa Lopez, actually lost her life in the pow that happened. Y'all know they had a parade in Kansas City for the Super Bowl, and there was like this mass powing going on, and the numbers are actually going up from what I'm seeing. So one of their DJs there, she was one of the ones who was unalived in that. So it says that multiple people were wounded during the pow and at Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. Okay, so some of you guys may have read that. I'll read a little bit of what they're saying on that. They're saying that multiple people were wounded after a powing during the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl celebration parade. They're saying that according to CNN, that the incident took place near Union Station in Kansas City. It says that up to 10 individuals were reportedly injured and 2 armed people were taken into custody. So they're saying they will keep everybody updated. There was a lot of people there. You see all those people? My goodness. See, I don't go to mass stuff like this, where it's a lot of people like that. I don't attend stuff like that because anything could happen. I just don't. I'm so, I don't know. I'm too aware of myself. I don't want to be in that big of a space with that many people because it's always bound. Somebody's always bound to act crazy and do something crazy. I'm good on that. But let's move on, honey. All right. So Rachel Dolezal, I guess that's how you say her name. That says that she has lost her job at a school down in Arizona after finding out that after they found out she had an OnlyFans account. Okay. What's teachers out here doing OnlyFans accounts? This is the woman who was running around talking about she was black. Y'all remember her? Let me show y'all the picture if y'all may remember her, honey. She was running around saying she was black, talking about Martin Luther King and slavery and all this. She was really trying to act like her ass was black. And clearly, y'all can see she's not black. Your hair is a little kinky. You know, you might have some black in your family somewhere down the line, but since you are white, I guess you know your ass is black now because you fired. I guess you are black. I guess you are black because they treating you like a whole nigga out here. All right, so they're saying that her name is Nechi Diallo, who used to be known as Rachel Dolezal. So she changed her name, I guess, to sound black. So it says it's out here wilding out on OnlyFans, and now she's out of a job. Now they're saying that according to KVOA, it says that Nechi ended up losing her job with the Catalina Football Schools District after school personnel became aware of her OnlyFans account on Tuesday. Teachers should not be on OnlyFans. Like, that's giving too much. Not trying to get your money up, but I don't know, sis. So they're saying that the woman has a public social media page where she decided to link her OnlyFans page as well. Should have did that. Now they're saying that the district's director of alumni and community relations, Julie Fairbeck, says in an email that her posts are contrary to our district's use of social media by district employee policies and our staff ethics policy. Okay. Now, you know, there is most jobs have code of ethics. I know my job does because I work a corporate job. There's certain things that you're not allowed to do. You can't post on social media certain things because they do monitor that, and they will fire your ass over doing it too because it's a bad look for the company. You are a representation of them. So if you are going against their code of conduct policy, they can get rid of you, and ain't shit you can do about it because that's understood when you got hired. Through the hiring process, they let you know there's certain things that you cannot do. So they says that this isn't the first time that this woman has been in some ish. Now they're saying that back in 2014 that she was accused of misidentifying herself as black while serving as the head of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington. Now they're saying that she ended up resigning after facing extreme backlash. Okay. Now it says that she was a prominent civil rights leader and an African studies professor in Washington State and accused of pretending to be black for personal gain. Y'all hear that? She was doing a lot. But yes, she got her little OnlyFans page out here, honey, looking crazy. Now her ass is fired. I don't know what you're going to do after that, sis. But you better find something else to do. I guess you white again. I guess she is white again, okay? So, yeah, child. I guess you can stay on OnlyFans now. Go and get that money off OnlyFans if that's what you're going to do. Because, sis, you ain't got no job now. You done lost your job out here trying to be a little hoe out here, girl. So showing your ass cheeks and all that on OnlyFans, you ain't got no job. You can't do that, girl, when you working a job with code of ethics and all that shit. Even I know that. I ain't Cameron ain't trying to be tooted up on nobody's damn internet with my ass and all that out. For my job to be like, Cameron, bring your ass in this office. Are you not aware of the code of conduct for the job out here? Okay. Ain't nobody got time. All right, so let's move on, child. Ooh. All right, so child, folk out here are calling Whoopi Goldberg an old thought. Okay, let's get into that. I said, not Whoopi, not me and you, us never part, not her, not her. I like Whoopi. Let's get into what they're saying about old Whoopi, honey. They're saying that Whoopi Goldberg, honey, is an old thought, and she explains why she has one night stands 90% of the time. Child, not Whoopi, honey. Now they're saying that Whoopi Goldberg is letting the world know that you're never too old to be a thotty. Well, hot damn. Now they're saying that New York, they says that October 17th that Whoopi Goldberg attends a fashion group International Night of Stars of 2023 at the Plaza on October 17th of 2023 in New York. So they're saying shout out to Media Takeout because that's where I saw it. It says they learned it yesterday that The View that the women were discussing a New York Post article that correlated a person's ability to be good in bed with narcissistic tendencies. Okay, it says as the group debated how long it would be to weed out a narcissist rather before hopping into the bedroom. Anybody ever dated a narcissist? Not me, girl. All right, so that says that that's when Whoopi told on herself. That says that she says that listen. Says a good hit and run is a good hit and run. It says that 90% of the time, I'm not there for conversation. It says that she explains that her co-moderator, Joy Behar, agreed on what Whoopi had to say. That she said a good hit and run is a good hit and run, child. That 90% of the time, she just there, honey, to get her back cracked and she ready to go. That's pretty much what she's saying. So that's saying that Whoopi Goldberg attended a FGI night at Stars 39th annual gala at the Plaza on, why y'all just repeating stuff? Now, this is what she goes on to say, because I ain't about to read that shit. It says that one man is not enough for most women. And says that we need two guys. It says we need a narcissist who is good in the sack and a man who is able to take out the garbage. It says that I don't mind having a narcissist, but I'm going to marry them. But I'm not going to marry them. I'm sorry. She says that, but great for the night. All right. So they're saying they rather have a narcissist for the night, child. So they're saying that, but Alyssa Fair Griffin disagrees, saying that she pictured narcissists in bed like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. This says that Whoopi Goldberg offered up a fail-proof solution to a partner who may be a little too into themselves. Okay. That says that this isn't the first time that the Sister Act star has opened up about her experiences. Child, Whoopi. Whoopi like a narcissist in bed. Child, what y'all think about that with old Whoopi? Now they're saying that when the ladies discussed polygamy during last month's episode of The View, that says that Whoopi encouraged her fellow moderators to be more open-minded towards the thoughts of ethical non-monogamy. It says that you guys have to widen your arena of people that you know. It says it because it's not just sleepy little towns, whatever that means. It says that listen, if you can do more than one thing at a time, then you can have a polyamorous relationship. I don't know why I can't say that word. It says if you can chew gum and walk, then you can do more than one person. Who wants to be doing all that? That's kind of freaky. Who knew that Whoopi Goldberg was this damn freaky? It says that after Sonny Hosteen suggested to Goldberg that it seemed like you're speaking from experience, they said that she replied that if it seems like that, it's because I'm good like that. So she's happy to say she's a freak out here. They said that Whoopi Goldberg has also previously expressed her satisfaction with living the single life. It says that people keep saying, well, you'll find somebody, okay? But it says that she told Tamron Hall in her 2019 interview, she says that I'm not looking for anyone. She says, I'm very happy and I don't want to live with anybody. So she's happy being by herself and able to, as they call, schlong hop whenever she damn get ready. And she don't want no commitments. She don't want no man living with her. She wants to be able to come and go when she please. So some women are that way and it's okay. I mean, it's just a preference, I guess. She's been married quite a few times, so maybe she's not looking to be getting married again to have to answer to nobody. She just wants to be able to move about how she wants to, and I guess be a good old freak out here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess. Shit. Everybody can have freak tendencies. Okay, everybody got a freak number. We talked about that before. Everyone has a freak number. You just got to tap in and find out what your freak number is. It ain't my job to tell you what your freak number is. You got to figure that out on your own. All right, everybody got a freak number. Everybody got a freak number. Okay, usually goes from 1 to 10. Do I want to share my freak number? Do I want to go there? From 1 to 10, freak number, let's say. For me, I'll say, it depends on what the situation is. I'll say 7, 8. For me, 7, 8. Depends on what the situation is, okay? You got to catch me when I care. And don't say it, Tisha, okay? Because I know you love to be quote my phrases. But I'll say on a scale from 1 to 10, I'll say 7, 8 for me. And then it just depends. If you catch me at the right time, a bitch can be 9 or 11. Okay. I'm just saying. Not to tell all my damn business. But that's it, and that's all on that. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. Those of you may know that Original Straight No Chaser dropped another video, honey, where she talked about some stuff that Arionne Curry has been airing out the Scots. I absolutely love it. Somebody said, not true, Caramel. Said, Miss, glad to see you. Thanks for being here. So you guys know that Arionne Curry been running her mouth to Original Straight No Chaser. Somebody said -7. And Original Straight No Chaser decided to drop that information. Okay, I'm happy she did, and it comes on the tails of finding out that Maurice Scott has started suing bloggers for defamation of character. Now, look, some shit done came out on YouTube where they talking about you out here cheating and running around, being this whole thought out there in them Huntsville damn streets, Maurice and Marceau as well. Okay, so of course y'all know Martell do a lot of pillow talking with Arionne. Arionne get to run in her mouth because she cannot hold water, and neither can Martell. They both act like little females. But it's a hot damn mess. Let's get into it. I kind of took some notes from what I heard because y'all know Original Straight No Chaser does not like you to play her audios and stuff. Okay, anybody got time to be getting struck or nothing like that? So I took a little notes, honey. Let's get into it. So Arionne Seeley Curry, y'all know I renamed her as Seeley Curry because she been out here looking real thrifty lately. Do I need to show the picture again? I think it's the one that's in my description. Let's get into this bullshit, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I got a few meetings that I got today as well, and I don't feel like that shit today. I do not like being in meetings when I don't feel good because I be irritated, and I just know somebody's gonna say something stupid, and I'm just gonna be probably sitting there rolling my damn eyes. I don't know, y'all. I'm a Leo. I be moody sometimes. When I don't feel good, I don't be wanting to hear that shit. I just really don't. Where's that picture at? I got so many damn thrifty pictures of Arionne, child. She look a hot mess. Anyway, we'll get to it. All right, so Arionne Seeley Curry, honey, she drops tea on the Scots by way of Original Straight No Chaser. Arionne confirms that that Kimmy was actually a side chick to Maurice, which I think we all knew that. I don't think Kimmy wants that stigma attached to her that she's a side chick because she wants to have this reputation of being a wife. She's prided herself on being a wife. She loves to be a wife. She married Maurice knowing that he won't shit because she was more focused on wanting to have the title wife. Okay. Period. That's how I feel. I already said I feel like there was some overlapping when it came to her relationship with Maurice and Kiowa, which is why Kiowa been acting so damn crazy. So Arionne, you do lie a lot, but I don't feel like you lied in that situation. So apparently she knows them. And y'all know Martell, he was one of the first ones to even mention the fact that Kimmy was a side chick, okay, on the show. Y'all remember at this past reunion when it was brought up to where Martell was saying, but y'all told me that this is what it was. So where would he get the information if y'all ain't been talking? Like somebody broke the bro code somewhere is what it seemed like. Y'all know y'all can't tell Martell shit because he can't stop talking. And every time y'all piss him off, you know he gonna tell it. So this and Arionne did confirm that Kimmy was a side chick to Maurice. All right. Maurice, I'm sorry, but you have been hanging around Arionne and them. I'm gonna say allegedly, but you've been hanging around Arionne because why does she know this much of your damn business? Okay. Why does she know that much of your business? All right. So Arionne, like I said, who knows Tisha as well. She spoke on Tisha, saying that Tisha was going to be planning to leave Marceau once she gets her money up. I don't know how the fuck you're going to do that when y'all keep taking out these loans. Marceau is breaking Tisha, and I feel like they have to keep taking out these loans because it makes sense now that Original Straight No Chaser was saying that Marceau is paying some woman that he's been seeing for over 9 years. He's been in a relationship with this woman for over 9 years. She has children. She was saying that she can't leave Marceau alone because that would affect her kids, meaning that her money would be cut off. So he's paying her like hush money to be quiet, and it's said and alleged that he's been seeing this woman for over 9 years. So of course, Tisha, y'all got to keep taking out loans because so many NDAs, so much hush money is being paid out to the point that y'all can't even pay y'all damn bills, and that shit is sick. Y'all got back taxes and all that, but y'all got to take out loans so that y'all can still be out here flexing, trying to look rich with these fake ass red bottoms on that y'all kids probably painted. You probably had your kids painting the bottom of your damn shoes with that fake ass nail polish that Tisha went out here and stole from the from the other little kids. But anyway, so Arionne goes on to, like I said, she's saying that Tisha is planning to leave Marceau once the children get a little older. And once she gets her money up. I don't never see that happening because they keep getting sued and they keep taking out loans, which further puts you in further debt. 1.3 million they just took out January 29th. I told y'all about that. They still owe taxes on Black, at which they put Black up for collateral when they got the Zen Garden job. We talked about all of that before. So it's like y'all steady backtracking. All right. They still owe for the other loan that Tisha took out for 900 and something thousand that actually still got reduced. They still hadn't paid that loan off. So now you're looking at almost $2 million that you owe in loans alone. That ain't even talking about excavation company for 68,000 and the company in Atlanta that you guys owe for like what 60 something thousand as well. Y'all owe a lot of people. Y'all really do. Somebody said I feel like it's Alonda. I feel that way too, Bill. I do too. I feel like it is too. The way she looked on that live when she jumped on that live with Marceau and Tisha, I feel like Tisha knows who it is, and I feel like Tisha knows that it's been going on for that long. I feel like she's kind of conditioned herself to stay in that situation because she knows it makes Marceau happy. I think Tisha knows that she can't make Marceau 100% happy, so she allows these things as long as he comes home. Yeah. Like she told him when he told her on that episode that he was going to stay at the other house while he worked on the other house. Tisha was like, no, we're family. We're going to stay under the same roof. So I think it makes her happy to know that he's coming home to her because that still validates the fact that they are married. The idea of him staying out all night and being with other women, I think that bothers her. So he does come home sometimes, I guess. So that Tisha doesn't feel away. But we already know that Tisha and Wanda actually spoke about it in a live where she told Tisha that if Marceau gets to cheating and acting up too bad, to put him out for a little while and then let him come back when he start acting like somebody. So mentally, Tisha is feeling like she has to put up with his bullshit. And when he start acting like somebody again, she take him back. So that's the mindset that Wanda has because she does it with her own husband. I mean, hell, they don't even sleep in the same fucking bed, according to her. He sleeps in his room, she sleeps in her room. It's crazy that she's training her daughter to feel like she got to put up with bullshit just to have a husband. And you don't, sis. It's men out there that will love you. Tisha's not a bad looking girl when she have on makeup. And I got to say that shit that way because, girl, without the makeup, without the Maybelline, baby, it's, you see how Caramel hop her ass on here with we don't have no makeup. Okay. I mean, we got a little eyeshadow on. We got, you know what I'm saying? We do a little eyebrow pencil so that we can, but yeah, this is face. There's no filter on. This is me. You see how we hop our ass on here? But let's continue, child. It ain't about me. I promise it ain't about me. But like I was saying, that I feel like this has Martell all over it because Martell be telling their business. As y'all know, that the Scotts are not following Martell anymore. So I feel like Martell is feeling away that they've unfollowed him. They may have had some type of thank you so much. They may have had some type of argument or something that is causing them not to be hanging out. And I told y'all how Marceau was acting towards Martell at the reunion when Martell was trying to say that he wasn't with Arionne when Carlos asked him, are you with your baby's mom? He was like, no. Like that was so far-fetched. But then you say on Tasha K that that's your woman. Like it's contradicting. But it's crazy. It's crazy how 1 minute they are cool and the next minute they're not. And I feel like they do this flip-flopping back and forth because Martell knows so much because Marceau have hung out with Martell and have ran his mouth a lot. And according to Arionne, she says that Marceau be running his mouth like a bitch. Like he talks a lot. Okay. Says Sierra, you don't need I don't do filters. I don't. Even when I just like go live, I don't do a filter. I don't need that shit. I drink water and I mind my fucking business and I eat right. That make your skin be right. I don't put all that shit on my skin. I don't. Now, if I'm stepping out somewhere and I'm trying to be cute, like, yeah, I'll put on a little makeup, but not because I need a lot of it. I'll put on some pressed powder so my face don't be, like oily, because like my T-zone, y'all know if y'all do makeup, y'all know this is your T-zone. My shit be a little oily sometimes, so I put a little pressed powder to keep that shit down while I'm on live. But child, I don't need all the shit on. But anywho and anyway, but yeah, I feel like that has Martell all over it because he talks to Arionne and they pillow talk. And when he tell her things, she stores it here for the right time to be able to hop her ass on live and talk about that shit. This is one of the reasons why they don't want Arionne on the show, because she knows too much and she gonna slip up and say some shit. Tisha already said, I hate side chicks. You know why? Because Arionne know your shit. And she's putting it out there. So Maurice, my question is this, bitch. While you're out here suing people for defamation of character, where's that energy for Arionne? Because I ain't heard about that. Now, I know a bitch been down for a day. I ain't been really on social media like that for a day. So my question is, while you out here suing people, Maurice, where is that energy and paperwork for Arionne's ass? Because she telling y'all shit. Like, she telling more than Here for Hot Tea was probably telling on her whole damn channel. I'm just saying, shout out to Here for Hot Tea. Shout out to you, sis. I see it for her. I support, and I told her in the chat, baby, I support you. We're all bloggers. We're all content creators, and I try to stick together with everybody. I try not to be involved in no beef and bullshit like that. I mean, we're all here to do the same thing, to bring the tea, to bring the news, to bring the drama, whatever it is. You know, I try to stay matrix to the bullshit on that. But bottom line is, you can't have that energy for one and not all. Arionne runs her mouth way more than any fucking blogger on social media. Why she don't put that shit on social media and make a coin off of it? And now I ain't trying to sit here and tell you how to do it. It has a lot to do with Martell, because anybody that he's with, he don't want them to supersede who he think he is. That's how he tried to do Mel. When it looked like Mel was trying to do too much, like the plays and doing other things outside of Holt and Holt, he didn't like that shit because it diminished him as a man. And you weren't smart enough to go out there and get involved in your own stuff to make your own stuff pop, Martell, because you were too busy focused on what Mel was doing. Well, you're not going to have time for the kids. She doing it now. Mel got about 45 jobs, and she still go to the school, like she said. She still make PTA meetings. She still can fly to town, like you said, Martell get flew out and fuck. She still got time to do that shit and still make it back to do what she got to do for her businesses. Like, where's that energy, Maurice? With your fake ass. I cannot stand people like that. You ain't said shit about nothing that Arionne had to say about you, and she said a lot. She talked about Kimmy. You mad because Here for Hot Tea said some shit about Kimmy, said she was bald-headed, and is. She is bald-headed. I mean, shit, you clowned her ass on the show about being bald. But then you turn around and sue somebody else because they say it? I know I said the shit at least 20 times. I know I did, and that's fact. That's a fact. She is fucking bald-headed. I'm just saying. I mean, you fucked her hair up. We saw that on TV. You fucked her hair up. And it started in the back when you tried to cut that shit with the clippers when you run around telling everybody you was a barber. I'm just saying, you did. You fucked her hair up. But Arionne, like I said, is Martell's mouthpiece. Arionne is Martell's mouthpiece. Martell knows that he can't really hop his ass on social media and be saying shit like that. So he'll subliminally post a post like he did the other day where he had that woman talking about don't trust women and all that bullshit. The stuff that I played for you guys. He'll do that. And then he'll post a little subliminal. See, this is what I went through in my marriage. Nigga, you caused the marriage to fail. So what he do is he'll build Arionne up to, because y'all know she loves to hop on social media and be all wrong and loud. So yeah, I think he allows Arionne to be his mouthpiece because he can't do it, because he knows that people are watching him with this court date coming up. So that's what he does. That's what he does. He'll build her up to do that, to speak for him, so that it doesn't look like he's doing. And so everything that Martell is thinking and wants to say, he does it through Arionne. And that's why he keeps her around, because Arionne is happy to commit crimes for him and do things for him that he's not able to do to avoid prosecution. Okay. Yeah. But she also reveals that Marceau doesn't like monogamy, which we know that. Is that a surprise that we know that he don't like monogamy? No. All right. Like I said, according to the NDAs and the threats to not speak on infidelity. Yeah, like y'all remember he said he was not going to be on the show. He was telling Carlos he ain't going to be on the show if they talk about his infidelity on the show. But Tisha, you like to say y'all haven't had any infidelities in your marriage. Bitch, you have. You know about it. There's no fucking way he been dating somebody for 9 years and you don't fucking know about it. There's no way, because they said Marceau be in the clubs. This is according to Arionne. Marceau be in the clubs in Huntsville, dressed up. She said he was in there one night with red bottoms on, dressed up in some girl's face, smiling and sniggling and grinning. And this girl that he was in her face was Arionne's sister. Now, Arionne, like I said, is mad because she is not on the show. Martell keeps saying that he feels that it's not fair that Arionne is not allowed to be on the show to tell her story. But bitch, we know your story. You broke up a home, a second home, okay? Because all you like is married men because you feel that validates you. But then you want to come out and say, oh, my father wasn't there, which is why I am the way that I am. No, bitch, you a grown woman who knew what you were doing when you did it. And you prided yourself on being able to come against a wife. And you sat back and you watched her and you studied her. You still studying her. And you found yourself in the middle of someone else's marriage when you shouldn't have been there. So now you want to play on our emotions to make people feel sorry for you, to say that your dad wasn't there for you. Bitch, a lot of people grew up with their dad not in the home, but they don't be on some ratchet bullshit like you. Now, according to you in your Tasha K interview, did you not say that you grew up in a 2-parent household, but your daddy wasn't in the house like that? Okay. Now, I already knew your ass was on the spectrum. I knew that. I knew you were on the spectrum, bitch, but I ain't know you was on there like that. Now you want to come out and say that you grew up in a single family home, your father wasn't there. Yeah, we knew you got daddy issues by the way you allowed Martell to treat you. I saw that shit from a mile away. I ain't even need binoculars. I didn't need them, but you mad because you can't be on the show. She also reveals that Tisha and Marceau are not in a good space, in which we know that. It's all for the cameras. It's all for TV. There's no fucking way you can be in a great space when you know your husband is out there doing that. I couldn't stay in a situation for 18 years almost knowing that 9 of them hoes, probably other women that Tisha don't know about, running around with your husband. Okay, Tisha, you got to call around looking for your husband like, sis, that's not a flex. That's not a flex. All right. Arionne also goes on to say that the Scott boys, is what she calls them, okay, are worse than actually Martell with his cheating. Says that Martell actually fell in love, but says that that the Scott boys, they mess with women with no feelings, meaning they just jump from woman to woman to woman. But Martell started messing with Arionne and caught feelings, which I don't know where those feelings are, because he ain't wifing you. He ain't really announcing you to say that, oh, this is my woman. And this, I mean, he said it, but he don't mean it because he don't take you nowhere. He was just at an event for Stormy. You weren't there. So if this is your woman and you going to an event where other people are taking their dates or their spouses or whatever, why you didn't bring Arionne? Why didn't production could have cut her out? Why didn't you bring Arionne if this is your woman? This is what I'm saying, Martell. Like, stop the shit, okay? Of course, y'all know the Atlanta trip where the infamous picture of all of them came out. Arionne took that picture, which proved that Maurice was a fucking liar when he said he didn't know Arionne and that he did not ever hang around her or them when they were with her, which that proved that you were a liar. We know you a lawyer. And we know lawyers do lie. So you are, like Medea said, you a liar out this bitch. Because you were there, right there front and center in the picture. And you were seen, according to Arionne, with a big back heifer on your arm. So, Kimmy, you got something you want to say about that, Kimmy? Miss I'm the wife. I don't know. I think her and Tisha have the same mentality of, oh, I'm the wife. They can go out, that Mocha Steph bullshit. You can go out and be with whoever you want to, but he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time, miss, as long as he come home to me. Okay, and what else is he bringing home to you? I know you got to be itching. I know you got to be seeing something dripping down there, sis, with all the women that Arionne say they're running through, because she says a boatload of them hoes. And it's no coinky dink that they all linked up together to go get these damn vasectomies, because they don't want to be dropping off no babies like Martell's ass did and get caught. That's why they went and got these damn vasectomies. Period. They ain't want to have no babies. That's how Martell got caught up. All right, so Arionne, like I said, she does have daddy issues. We know about that. Most women who act that way, that's something that happened in your childhood or something happened to where your father may not have been in the home, because we talked about it so many times. Fathers are a girl's first love. That's who teaches you how to love. That's who teach you how a man is supposed to treat you. But Arionne was raised in a home where it said on the ledge that her own mama was a side chick. So she is taking on the same traits that she saw her mother do. She don't see nothing wrong with being with somebody else's husband as long as they chasing her, because that was her favorite line to say. Well, when you with a nigga for 5 years just chasing, that's not a flex, sis, because he's still going home with his wife. And everything that you saying that he doing to you, he's probably doing that times 10 to his wife, because he's committed to her. Like, while he was messing with you, hello, he was still having babies with Melody. If he's eating I don't want to get too graphic, but if he's eating your ass over there, baby, he doing that. And when you kiss him in the mouth, you eating her ass. So stop it. Stop it. It's not a flex for you to be on like, oh, he was doing this and that to me. You was eating corn with Melody today, and yesterday you was eating my okay. And when he come over there and kiss you in the mouth, then you eat Mel's ass, the same person you don't like. So women need to understand that. I know it's ill. It is ill. But she prided herself on being able to say that Martell was doing all these things. A real woman don't be on that anyway. A real woman don't hop on social media and talk about what a man be doing to her. A real woman that's a side, if you're going to be a side chick, know your place and stop talking so damn much. That's why Martell don't respect you like that. Now, Marceau, they were saying he picks women with children, okay? And he actually told this particular woman that she needed to be quiet or she would suffer, meaning that her money was going to be cut off. So he allegedly is paying this woman hush money, who he's been seeing for over 9 years. And it's been made very clear that she's to be quiet or her money is going to stop, all right? And she don't want to risk that. Money must be very good. So them Love and Marriage Huntsville checks, in addition to these loans that Tisha keep taking out, that's stupid. So you got to take out loans so your husband can pay the side chick. Ain't that kind of creepy? You got to run up your credit and keep taking out loans so that your husband can pay off his side chicks to be quiet while he's cheating on you. But y'all worried about the bloggers? Y'all got more shit to worry about. I promise you do. All right? Could that be where all these fishy smells is coming from with you, Tisha? Because old boy down there in Texas did say that you had a little fishy stint about you. So if you laying down with Marceau, who's out here laying down with several women, I'm just saying, I ain't trying to say you got nothing. But if your body is off like that, where you walk around here smelling like a fish sandwich out here that's been sitting in the back window of your car for about 8 days, and bitch, you might need to go and get that checked out. All right, Kimmy, you might want to get checked out too, allegedly. If your man is out there creeping out like that, because your husband did say he'd be out till 5 a.m. And Kimmy did look over there at him at the reunion when he said that. Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? Because that's what he do, girl. All right, so child. But then Tisha, what'd you say on the podcast? She was saying that she make a note to go down on her husband. I have to make a note to go down on my husband to remind myself. So you happy to know that your husband been seeing a woman and other women for over 9 years or more, and you happy to write on your calendar to go down there and get some bumps on your face? You happy to do that? You are happy to remind yourself to go down on your husband who you know is cheating on you? Oh, okay. That's nasty. I'm not putting my mouth down there, but go off, honey. Whatever makes you happy. All right, so of course y'all know Martell is lashing out because none of the Scotts are fooling with him, so he's using Arionne to lash back out at them. All right, Wanda, like I said, you did confirm that your son-in-law, old Marceau, was cheating whenever you went live to talk about him riding around in the car, honey. And you pulled up trying to see if it was a woman in there. If you didn't feel that way, Wanda, you was the first person who put it out there to make everybody think that Marceau was actually cheating, because you did it on your live. You riding around and you saw his truck, said, is that Marceau's truck? And you pulled up and say, let me see if he got a woman in there. So you also know that he cheat as well. But then you get mad at the blogger saying that there's all lies and that Tisha and Marceau got this beautiful marriage. I don't see that as being a beautiful marriage, because you don't have a beautiful marriage. You've been married several times. Tisha daddy is a whole pastor out here with a young child. See, they ain't like when I talked about that shit. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. Tisha's dad is a pastor, Pastor Bester. All right, we done talked about it. That used to be Wanda's husband child, but he was out here. Tisha got a younger sibling. Okay, Tisha got a younger sibling. Wanda, you've been married quite a few times, and you had Tisha when you was a young teenager, like what, 14? But you love to be out here talking about Mel and the paternity of her kids. Let's talk about how you was out here thotting and trotting at a young age, at 13 and 14. Like, sis, you had Tisha at a very, very young age, and you weren't there for your daughter. And I blame you for the shit that Tisha go through, because your own daughter said that you didn't really tell her that you loved her growing up, that you gave her things to compensate for showing her that you loved her. And that is why she choose ain't shit men like Marceau to be around, and she won't let him go because she sees the toxicity that he shows her as love. You never told your daughter that you love her. Now you trying to be this helicopter mom, and you trying to be right there every little thing that Tisha do. Now you want to congratulate her. Now you want to hop on this, Tisha this, Tisha that. We don't give a damn, Wanda. That energy is something that your daughter needed growing up because she sought that from your mother, which was her grandmother. She already talked about she has this special place in her heart for her grandmother, that she loved her grandmother and her grandmother helped raise her. Wanda, you were out boosting. You had other things that you thought were more important than being a mother. Your daughter said that on national television that you did not tell her that you loved her. You gave her things to show your love for her. So now when Marceau cheat on her and then buy her things, she forgives him like that because that's what she's been prone to do her entire life, like she did you. What kind of mother has a child, especially a daughter, and you can't tell your daughter that you love her? But now you hop on here, and every time somebody says something about Tisha, you want to be the first one to try to say something and defend her when you didn't do that. Where was that energy growing when she was growing up? It comes off as being fake, and it comes off as you wanting attention, Wanda. Now you ain't came out and said nothing about this, that Arionne did this whole original Straight No Chaser video, these new developments. You haven't addressed these things because you love to go live. We ain't heard nothing from you about this, Wanda. We ain't heard nothing from you on this. I need to see you go live and address the fact that your daughter is staying with a man who has now been brought to our attention that has been cheating on her with the same woman. That means he got feelings. If he's been seeing her for 9 years and she got children, he got 3 at home. So you catering to a woman and her 2 children is not even yours. You paying money. So you taking money out of the marital home when you know y'all got bills that's not even paid to take your ass to another woman's house for 9 years to pay her bills and to put money on her bills. And she's saying she ain't leaving you alone because she don't want to mess things up for her and her children. You need to address that. You got your daughter thinking your daughter is a beard. She ain't a wife. That's a beard. You jeopardizing your health, your sanity, your safety. We done saw Tisha on TV crying about Marceau. We done saw him lying, talking about he got to go out of town for jobs. And then when Tisha said, I didn't know you were going out, where's this job at? You can't even answer her because you know you lying. You're going to the side chick house. That's where your ass was when you wrecked your car on the show and the men were waiting for you. That's where you were, out cheating. All right, Marceau, like I said, Arionne was saying that Marceau had his eyes on a cutie at the club, which was, they're saying was Arionne's sister, okay? Arionne used to work at a club prior to getting with Martell or messing with Martell. That's where he saw her, okay? Arionne says that Marceau, like I said, he likes to talk too damn much and that he needed to get his non-talking wife. This is what she said, that she needed to get his non-talking wife, okay, because she thinks that she knows everything. But Arionne says she knows most of all of Tisha's business, okay? And she also says that she could go and tell all of Tisha's business because, but she's not going to do that because she don't want to ruin their life. So pretty much Arionne is saying, I know y'all shit and I could really go out here and tell it if I wanted to, but I'm going to be quiet for now because I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin y'all marriage and y'all relationship because y'all got kids there. But you didn't have that same fucking energy for Mel. You didn't have that same energy for Mel. You ruined her marriage. She got kids, 4 of them. You were happy to break up their marriage, so why you got all this grace for Tisha and Marceau? I mean, if you're going to tell it. But this is why the cast don't want Arionne, like I said, to be on the show because she know too much of their business. I think Arionne makes all of them nervous. I think Arionne makes them nervous. She's been trying to get on this show for quite some time, and y'all know the cast of the show, they have to agree that the person that's coming on the show, they all have to be in agreement. And it was supposed to be that way when Basement Billy went on there, but they slipped one past Mel because they were saying that she didn't even know that he was going to be on the show. So the Scotts, of course, they overrode the decision because there's so many of the motherfuckers on the show. And they allowed that brother to be on there just to go on there and talk about he was so heartbroken about Miss Van not claiming his slow, crazy ass. But they don't want Arionne on the show because they know that Arionne knows their stuff. Marceau is nervous about Arionne being around, so he has to push back and not fool with Martell for a while because he knows that Arionne gonna start running his mouth, or running her mouth rather. All right. So, like I was saying, Marceau, he hung out with Martell while he was cheating because he was cheating too. That's why Martell was saying, yeah, it's about 20 women. When he said that, Marceau got mad. If you guys remember that scene when they were at some house that they were working on, and Marceau pulled up to talk to Martell. Martell was like, you gonna act like that you ain't been out here with 20 women. Marceau got upset, like, why would you say that? He didn't want that. He didn't want that stigma on him on national television. But according to everybody in Huntsville, people say that they see him coming and going with other women all the time. I told y'all about when they had the podcast down there in Huntsville for Melody and Carlos King, that one of the millimeters who were there, who stayed at a hotel, one of the women that worked at the front desk was saying that Marceau be in and out of there all the time. That they see him all the time, all over Huntsville with women. And don't nobody in Huntsville really watch Love and Marriage Huntsville because they know it's all lies. What they portray on the show with their wives, they don't see them with their wives, but they see them all the time with other women. Yeah, they see them all the time with other women. Now, this past season, we were seeing a lot of Tisha be going out of town. She's talked a lot about Marceau being out of town. You don't think that one of his side chicks was with him in Africa? If you've been seeing this girl for 9 years, you didn't fly over there alone. So whoever this girl is 9 years that you've been messing with, I'm going to say you didn't want Tisha to go because you already done arranged for the other girl to be there. Don't no man fly out of town like that with no woman on his arm. Tisha's stupid, though. All right, that said that Marceau, that Maurice was saying that he didn't know Arionne, like I said, but he got caught in the pictures. Arionne was saying she knows him very well. And then, of course, Maurice was saying that we already talked about him hanging out till 5 a.m. Arionne says that Martell told her that she is not to look at anyone else. So if she's ever out in public with him, she's not to look at another man. But Martell, he can be with 1,000 or with a legion of hoes. But with Arionne, when they're out and about, because y'all already know that Marceau says that Martell is very aggressive with Arionne. So he kind of has that R. Kelly mentality. If you guys watch the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, where it was saying that when a man approaches or comes into the room where R. Kelly would be with these young girls, that they had to look at the floor. They could never give eye contact. And even one of the girls, when she got away, like she was the same way. I saw him out like at some store. They were shopping with her mom, Dominique. That was the girl. And this guy walked up to her to help her and show her like something she was looking for in the store. And she was talking to him, looking at the floor. That's just how programmed this girl was. And it's like Martell has Arionne programmed just like that as well. He's aggressive towards her. So she was saying that she's not allowed to talk to or interact with other people, and that Martell got very upset in one of the encounters when Marceau popped up on them when they were out, and he kind of gave her a side hug. They said that Martell got very upset about that, and he checked Marceau on that because he sees Arionne as his property, and she allows it. She sees that as, oh my God, he loves me so much, but really he's controlling her because that's what he wanted to do with Mel, but Mel didn't allow that shit because she's too headstrong, okay? Now, the girl that Marceau, they're saying, was trying to cheat with, which was Arionne's sister, her name is Adina. That says that she was all under Marceau's comments, leaving little comments, and he was also interacting with her as well. So not only was he trying to talk to, I guess, Arionne's sister, but there was other women as well. I feel like it was Alonda. I'm going to say allegedly because she was acting real weird in that live. And then at the end of the live, when Marceau told her, call me, like, what's she doing with your number? What's she doing with your number? He said, call me. Y'all remember that live where Marceau, Tisha, and Alonda was in the live? At the end of the live, he did like this and said, call me. I don't think he saw that on the live, but I called it. But he said, call me. So what's she doing with your number? And Tisha, she's sitting there smiling like, yes, you said what we practiced. All right, so Arionne says that she feels that Martell took advantage of her. But no, you were a grown woman, what, 24, 25 when you got with Martell? You allowed him to take your younger years, sis. You allowed him to take control of you. You allowed him to talk crazy to you. You allowed him to dog you out. Everything that Martell's done to you, you allowed, because you could have been left him alone. You could have been left Martell alone. So don't try to play on everybody else's emotions and make us feel sorry for you that you were in a situation where this nigga is putting hands on you and disrespecting you and mistreating you. That's something that you allowed because you could have been gotten out 4 kids ago. Notice I said 4. I'm talking about Knox too, because you didn't have to have Knox. You didn't have to have that child. You had that child because you thought that was going to help get you on the show. You thought that was going to make Martell go ahead and officially leave Melody when you didn't even know that she was already planning to leave his ass. She was going to go on to give him to you like she did. She was getting ready to go ahead and give him to you. You know, you didn't have to go and have Knox. You get ready to have Martell anyway. Because Mel said that she hadn't even known about Knox when she figured out that she was going to go on to leave Martell and divorce him. Because he had made up his mind he wasn't going to cheat. He was just going to be smarter with cheating. So you tried to trap him. I see y'all putting it in there. You tried to trap Martell with Knox, but you didn't realize that she was going to already give him to you, okay? She didn't want to be with no cheater. Melody valued herself. All right, she also says that she didn't have, like I said, her dad. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Now you got Martell over there acting like he's your dad, okay? He disciplined you like you're a child, allegedly, because you did tell Original Straight No Chaser that he does put hands on you. So it's giving daddy vibes. He want to spank everybody. He wants to spank the Eminem kids, and he putting paws on you too. All right, but you trying to play on the sympathy of the people, and we're not here for Arionne. I'm sorry, sis. It goes on to say that Martell, that Marceau, we know about him being with this woman for 9 years. I want to make sure I get all the notes out there because I kind of been jumping ahead a little bit. Okay, we know about that. We know about that. Oh, and our Original Straight No Chasers did say that she has pictures of these women that Marceau and that Maurice have been running around town with as well. So I don't think you want to be trying to be coming after the bloggers, Maurice, because listen, baby, we got way too much stuff on you and your brother. Like y'all, I think y'all picked the wrong people to try to fight with and to try to come after, because honestly, right now, the way it's looking, Original Straight No Chaser, she is kind of co-signing with Mel now. Y'all know for a while she wasn't fooling with Mel, but I think that when Arionne kind of turned on her and was talking shit about her, I think she started seeing things in Mel's way to say, hey, because she did apologize to her, to Melody on one of her lives, that she was wrong for some stuff that she said about her. So she may go ahead and cooperate, you know, with some of the things that she's been told about Martell via Arionne. Y'all know the case is coming up, and every time she releases a video, that's just more, you know, ammunition for Melody and her team against Martell. Okay, so Martell, you ain't really got to say nothing else. I think these damn lies that Original Straight No Chaser keep releasing is definitely going to be, somebody said I don't believe her. It's definitely going to be damaging if and when y'all asses go to court coming up in April. But that is our show for this morning, you guys. Thanks for joining. I got some meetings and stuff coming up. I got to get to work. But love you guys down. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please hit the like button, all 985 of you. If I have any content creators that joined us this morning, thank y'all for joining and supporting as well. And thank you, mods, for doing such an awesome job. Okay. I'm going to try to come back and pop in for a pop-in video this evening. I feel a little better. I'm going to try to push myself to do it. If I don't pop on, then y'all know I'm not doing well, but I'm going to try to be here this afternoon for the pop-in, okay? Love you guys down. Y'all enjoy your day, all right? And thank you so much, sis. Feel better. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying, all right? Y'all feel, I'm about to tell y'all to feel better. Y'all be safe today. Love you guys down, and goodbye.